Hey traders, how we all doing? I want to do a quick little trade recap. Let me just make myself look pretty. I'm going to need more than that, but okay. So I played TROV and I discussed that on Saturday when I did a bit of a trade idea. I wouldn't really call it a watch list. I mean, it was a little bit of a watch list video, and then yesterday I did a bit of a motivational video. So I am, stocks to trade is actually working as well, which is cool. But what I want to do is go over this trade here. So I would probably rate this trade really, honestly, 2 out of 10 in my in my opinion. It's not 1 because I used pretty small size, so I only got 1,000 shares in because I saw that this move had already been made and it was pretty good volume. Overall, markets are pretty uneventful, and I'm available. So I thought TROV, I'd sort of researched this over the weekend. They've got some pretty good news out as well. It doesn't really matter though, honestly. I mean, when you're taking a day trade, it's more how the price action is looking. And this right here was probably, get in here. Look, I would have never got in there though, because I mean, you just think it's going to go sideways. So I would have probably waited. But I mean, waiting for this to close, what I did, and maybe getting in, at the high of this at 42.5. Instead, I got in at 43.3. And I got in here, and my stop was going to be the 5-day moving average. That's how I'm doing it. I'm keeping it like that with the 5-day moving average. And what happened was my dog was barking. I had the cat and a dog, and my partner. Anyway, they weren't getting along too well, so I had to break that up. And I was like, God damn it. I didn't put a stop in. I really should have done that. I just raised stuff and thought it'd be quick, and I had to deal with that. And I mean, it did collapse, but it was highly likely that it was going to collapse as well. I mean, I must have drawn in, maybe I didn't draw a resistance in, which is reckless as hell. But this is good to go over this trade. Again, it was only $44 because I took a small position because I knew overall the entry was bad, so it was more of a hopeful whim that it was going to just rocket off. Yeah, I mean, the entry's not really terrible. It's gapped up before. It's spiked. That's gapping down. But it can have, sizable moves. Volume's pretty low though, to be honest. It's pretty bad sushi, so chart speaking sushi. I had some good sushi tonight, actually. I think fancy pants though, but even the 5-year chart, it's not really. I mean, it's just completely taken a dive. So it's interesting. Okay, so the history only goes back a few years. So that's So overall, I mean, it's not like it's got strong resistance. It actually spiked through some resistance. So look at me trying to justify myself here, the lunatic. But it's a sizable percentage loss, yes. But I didn't cut losses quickly, and I probably should have just closed out the trade immediately and then dealt with that, because also my fault because I haven't even worked out how to use stops. I'm not really comfortable walking away though. Like, I would prefer to see how the trade does, especially when it comes to if it goes into profit as well. I think you can. I'm sure you can take stops. I'm not. Well, maybe not. Let's look at if you actually can. So yeah. Well, there we go. So I'm not sure. I guess I'm not a complete fool if. So as you can see, that's what happened. It was open. How long was it open for? Oh, it's like 6 minutes. Wow. Okay. So again, that was the trade, guys. I mean, we can sort of combine this with a bit of live trading. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? Well, yeah, so POTN, this is an earnings play. Was been a pretty big day. I do apologize for seeming a little bit disconnected. Definitely speculative. 2 out of 10 that trade. Why did I do it? Was hopeful. I was pretty reckless, but I'm finding myself focusing on executing and not overanalyzing. So, I mean, I'm getting better at that at least, because before I would just not trade anything and be like, oh my god, I hope I'm not wrong. So, that's what was in the back of my mind, to be honest. More tanking for TROV, it looks like, as well. My general rule as well is I won't trade after that losing trade, because I feel like psychologically I'm a little bit flawed. So this is interesting here, though. What's MGTI doing? MGTI, I was contemplating selling this as well, but it's had a little bit of a bounce. 250. 250 is support for this ticker as well. Well, guys, I'm going to conclude the video. My eyes are hurting a little bit. I'm going to wrap things up. It was a $44 loss on TROV. Hope everyone's staying safe today in the markets. It's a little bit off. And bye for now, and I'll check in tomorrow with a watch list video.